Hello champions, welcome to the session. Today, because it's a Monday, hope you all are enthusiastic and energetic to go through the week and prepare for the exam with enough zeal so that you can crack the exam with high marks. Okay, today's session we are going to do a few rules. There are a lot of rules, approximately 10 to 12 rules based on subject verb concord. That means subject verb agreement. So, here we are going to discuss some of the rules that are very important in relation to your exam, because a lot of fill in the blanks, a lot of close tests will be coming in your exam where you have to fill the blanks with the probable or with the correct answer in relation to preposition, in relation to active and passive voice, in relation to reported speech, and you should also keep in mind the subject and the verb agreement. The agreement which is based on, or the agreement which is there in between the subject and the verb, which is where we know that the verb is in relation to the subject, where the subject's number and its person, that is first person, second person or third person, and in number singular or plural is a matter of concern, because there you need to make the verb in relation with the subject. So let's start the session with the rules. Number 1, that is error of proximity. Now, what is error of proximity? Now see, when we say proximity and there is an error of proximity, proximity means nearness. That means which one is near to the verb. So here there is an example. From the example itself, the rule here is visible, or the rule here is prominent. Now see, whenever there is the verb, if the subject which is near to the verb is concerned, we usually tend to make mistake. The common mistake or the silly mistake that we do is we try to relate the subject which is very near to the verb. But here the problem is we don't refer to the main subject or the principal clause. So here we need to identify which one is the principal subject, and the entire sentence is speaking about or describing about the subject itself. So additional things which are helping or which are helping the subject or the noun or the pronoun, that is not going to be affected with the verb. So let us read the example, and with the example itself we will understand what is the issue of the error of proximity. For example, the quality of mangoes was good. Now what is being referred here? The quality. And what? The quality of what? The quality of mangoes. Here what we do, we try to relate mangoes with the verb, with this one. We try to relate the mangoes with the verb here. But what happens here is, when we are trying to relate mangoes, we usually put where. So where is something which is related with plural, and when we see that mangoes is plural, we put where. But this is the common error or the mistake which we usually do, and which we need to clarify and which we need to avoid from making this in our sentences. The question here is, the topic here is the quality. So when we are speaking about the quality is to be referred here with the verb. So the quality is something which is singular, and when it is singular, it will be referred to as was, because the sentence is in past tense. So if it was in present tense, it would have been is. Okay. So I hope you all understood the first rule of subject verb concord. Let's move on to the second rule. The second rule, let us read it out. Two or more singular nouns or pronouns joined by and. The word and, the conjunction and, require a plural verb. It may be two or more singular nouns and pronouns. For example, he and I were playing. Here it means that he and I, the he and I, the idea is concept, the idea is joined with and. So when it is and, that means it is signifying something plural. So both of the things are referred, and when both of the things are referred, here and means plural. But there are examples, there are rules which we will be doing in this session itself, where we will get that the use of word and in between the two subjects or between the two nouns or pronouns is not viable with the verb, and at that time it will be referred to as singular. So here what is the concern? Here he and I is referred to as a plural concept, and so we need to put the verb were, which is referring as the plural. Okay? Here he and I were playing. Hope you all understood the second rule. Champions, now see, these kind of examples or these rules which we are doing in this session is going to help you to frame the sentences. So please be very much attentive in the session. Though you can move in the session or you can go through the session at your ease, moving to and fro, but when it is something fresh, and because the class is in the morning itself, and that too in the morning of a Monday, so I hope that you all are very much interested to go through the session, and if you are liking this kind of sessions that we are providing here in BPS, do like, subscribe BPS, because here we are providing a lot of facilities and services for the champions, for people like you to crack the exam with high marks, with high scoring marks, so that you can go to your desired university, to your university where you are thinking to pursue your degree courses. So once you make up your mind, once you are very much concerned about your destination, your aim, you need to prepare for this aim. And if you are lagging somewhere in between, it will ultimately have some kind of effect upon your aim or upon your destination. So don't keep any stones unturned. Do everything possible that is required for this CUET, that is the first stage, the first level of your CUET undergraduate exam, because this is the stage from which you are going to have a great leap towards your career, towards your profession, which you are going to undergo, which you are going to pursue after 4 years or after 6 years. After, most of the students will be pursuing PG, and after that you can have a job oriented course where you will be very much fruitful in your career. So hope you all are understanding what I am trying to focus, or what I am trying to insist in this kind of sessions is that we are giving advices. So this is just an advice of those that I usually give in my sessions, is that we need to go through, we need to follow someone in order to reach our aim. So we are elders here, we are here to provide the services, and I hope that you all join as soon as possible. You all join BPS and be profitable, be very much fruitful in your endeavors, in your adventures. Okay, the second rule, hope this is clear. Next we are moving on to the third rule. Number 3. Again, here there is a crucial point with the second rule where something is colliding. Here what happens, two or more nouns or pronouns, same thing. Okay. Two or more nouns, pronouns suggesting a single idea require a singular verb. Prior to this, what we got in our second rule is that two or more singular nouns or pronouns require a plural verb. But here again what is happening? In the third rule, why it is wanting or why the need is there for a singular verb? When two or more nouns or pronouns suggest something singular or something single. So here with the example, what we will do, when we will go through the example we will know that a single idea is being projected, but with some two forms. When two forms are given of the single idea, when the single concept or single idea is shown or focused with the help of two or more forms, it needs a singular verb. For example, my wife and my better half is here to help me. So here what is been focused? My wife, who is also my better half. That means it is the other name, the substitution. The other name of my wife is my better half. And because the two forms are given of the same concept, that is my wife or wife, here we will refer to the singular verb where it is. Can you understand what is the kind of substitution or what is the form related here? The two forms are different, but the concept is singular. Okay? Two forms, singular concept. Yes? Moving on to the next. Number 4. Here again another concept related with singular and plural. Two singular subjects joined by, with, as well as. With and the word as well as. These are conjunction words where something is joined, where something is related or associated. So require what? They require a singular verb. For example, the sentence is humanities as well as commerce is taught here. So what is referred here? Humanities is something singular, as well as refer that it is joining the sentence. Here somewhere or the other, humanities and commerce is joined with the concept of taught, but irrespective of their stream or their domain, they are different. So humanities and commerce is concepted. The concepts are different. Both of them have singular identity, and so we will go here with the singular verb, that is. So hope you all understand. You can understand the concept that prior to this we are having two forms of the same idea. And here what we are having two different identities, two different concepts which have their irrespective roles or irrespective domains. So when it is there, we will refer to the singular verb. You can understand here? So we are having in our recorded sessions, what we are providing to our students, to our champions, is that once you are a member, once you are a part of this entire BPS team, we give study materials and interactive sessions based on a lot of examples, and we have MCQ and demo question papers. So that is going to help you in the exam for the preparation, that too in a very stipulated time or in the crash course time. So we have lot of examples, these kind of examples. These are only a single example that we are doing in the live session here, because these live sessions are actually for each and everyone who are not even the member of BPS. But these kind of examples we have a lot. We have a list which goes on and on with these kind of examples where we have recorded our classes for the students to avail it. So if you want to avail these kind of opportunities, this kind of services, go through our website and be a part of it, subscribe it. Yes? Next, moving on to the next rule, that is rule number 5, but one simple mistake is there of numbering. It should have been 5, okay? So here what happens, two singular subject, again this is another rule, two singular subject joined by or nor, or either or, neither nor. So these kind of things, when it is there in the sentence, it refers to something singular. Require a singular verb. So this is very common when usually students do, but here again students make a lot of mistake by putting either with nor or either with neither, where neither is always referred with, or it is some kind of a pairing word where neither comes with nor and either comes with or. Yes? So, go through these sessions, I am telling you. For example, neither food nor water is available here. So, here what is referred? Neither food, that is singular, nor water, this is also singular. So, both of them irrespectively have their own connotation or have their own idea and concept. So, here what is referred? Neither food nor water is available here. So, we are referring to the verb is. Hope this is clear. Moving on to the next. If you have confusions, go to the comment section, interact with us, and also be a member of BPS if you are liking this kind of sessions. Number 5 now. So, number 5. Words like either, neither, each, everyone must be followed by a singular verb. So, when you are using this kind of words in your sentences, it is always referring to something singular subject or singular noun or pronoun. And when there is something singular subject, we will always refer to a singular verb. For example, the sentence is, each of them is responsible for the fault. So, here what happens? Each is referred to singular. Each of them, though each of them is there, so a lot of students may make a mistake that because them is there, they may refer to something which is plural, and here again the error of proximity, that is the first rule, may be applied by students who don't know the concept of the rules or who have not gone through the rules. So, I need you people to scroll down with all the rules that we are providing here, or you go to your grammar book where you will get these rules very much prominent with a lot of examples. But here the sessions which we are providing, we are having a lively session, an interactive session where the examples are actually coming to life when we are trying to put these examples related to our environment or related to our surrounding. Next, rule number 6. So, here again what we are getting, nouns in plural form but with singular meaning require a singular verb. This is very important and it is frequently asked in your exams, in your fill in the blanks or closed test. What happens is when there is a noun which is in the form of plural, but it is referring or meaning something which is singular, will always have a singular verb. For example, my trousers, scissors, so these kind of things, pyjamas, spectacles, these are the things which come in the form of plural. But a lot of students make a mistake by putting a plural verb here. So, whenever we are speaking about these kind of words, always refer to a singular verb because it is referring to something very singular, that is a single idea or a single pair of trousers or trousers, we can say. Hope this is clear. Next, moving on to the last rule for today's session. We will continue this session in our next class, but I need you people to give some kind of feedback. Even I need some kind of an enthusiasm so that I can interact with you people. So I need you people to join the session, be very much enthusiastic to go through the session and understand what are the concepts related or what are the concepts being explained in this kind of sessions. So number 7, that is the last rule for today, because I don't want to overburden you people with a lot of rules. But when I am doing this session and when the session is about rules, I want you people to go through the rules and apply them in the sentences, or even do some kind of practice sessions within yourself, or try to do them in your own search this kind of sentences in your day-to-day thing, or in your grammar book, or in the newspaper or anything where you can at least apply these rules with the sentences. So number 7 here is collective noun require a singular verb. Now see, whenever there is the form of collective verb, a collective noun. So collective noun is the form or the kind of noun where we are referring to something in a collection. For example, committee, a committee of members, gaggle of geese, herd of sheep, flock of birds, pack of wolves, etc. So here there is a simple example. The herd of sheep is grazing in the field. So even if it is a collective noun, that is the herd, we will refer to is because the herd is something singular or it is a single idea. So the herd of sheep is grazing in the field. So a lot of students make a mistake because herd of sheep means as a whole it is a plural concept, but the idea is the herd. So the core word of this sentence is the subject, that is the herd of sheep, which is in relation to the collective noun. So here we will refer to is, that is singular verb. Hope this session is going to be very helpful. Even not hope, I will not hope because it is definitely an important session. Actually, it is an important session for you people to understand the rules and go through the rules and apply them in your sentences. Till then, keep preparing and thank you for being with us throughout the session.